Do you know that the lotus, one of the most beautiful flowers, grows in a swamp? We've all heard of post-traumatic stress, right? But there's also a phenomenon known as post-traumatic growth. And so often it is our most difficult experiences that put us in a crucible that transform us. I have grown the most from my most painful times. When I'm going through them, I'm not going to tell you that I enjoy them. But you want to allow pain to serve you.
October, November, December. You've got 3 months left in the year and you have one of two choices. You can do what you've been doing year after year after year after year, which is literally nothing until January 1st when you have a spurt of motivation and you decide that you're going to change your entire being, and then you do it for 2 weeks and then those goals are never seen or heard of again. Or you can see the opportunity in front of you and take the next 3 months and commit to the actions that are going to produce that version of yourself. So that on January 1st, you're not sitting there looking in the mirror, disgusted and disappointed with who you've been and the fact that you've repeated this cycle over and over and over again. You can instead be proud of the fact that you took the initiative to change your actions before everyone said it was acceptable to do so. On January 1st, do you want to feel like you have to change your entire life again, or do you want to feel that you can just keep on doing what you're doing?
Success is the only revenge. I want you to win so big that the people that didn't believe in you, they don't even exist. Burning your haters' eyes out, torturing your haters with success. They don't even exist. You're letting them take up space in your head because you're using them as fuel. I don't even think about them. Success is the only revenge.
This is a matter of life or death. It's as simple as that. Everything you dream of, everything and everyone that you love is counting on what you do today. If you do not find the strength within yourself to prevail above evil's pitiful attempts straying you away from your path, you will forever live a life of underachievement and normalcy. You will become stagnant and vulnerable, defeated. But you do not accept defeat. There is a fighting spirit within you. I know that you feel it. The life force behind your eyes. You cannot be defeated.
Don't let next year come and you are in the same place you are in today. It is so easy to let time pass us by. It's moving so quick. But the only way to make sure you don't find yourself in that same spot is to do something different today, this week, this month. You have to have the mindset that with the highest risk, there's the highest reward. But understand that the first part of that is risk. You may not get what you're hoping to get, but you're going to get something out of it. And whether it's what you intend on or what you don't, you'll learn that it's something that you need in order to get where you're trying to go.
Almost when you least expect it, things will fall into place. You'll realize that what left was making space for what was about to arrive. The quiet let you hear the guidance, and the unhappiness forced you to make a move. The unsettledness made you keep looking, and the doors that closed turned you towards the ones that were opening. It was always part of the plan, because every time you got it wrong, you were one step closer to getting it right.
Your future isn't waiting for you. It's not waiting on you to arrive. It's not waiting for you to thrive. It's waiting for you to create it. Dreams require action, and action requires permission from you and you alone. Speak to yourself. Now's the time. Now's the time to elevate not only your game, but your name, your frame, your thought processes. There is absolutely nothing that you can't accomplish or do. Unless you never start, unless you never dream, unless you never believe, you can manifest the very best of you, but you gotta believe it. That's why you welcome when people test you. Because if you test me, you'll find out there's a better part of me. Test me, it brings out the best of me. Test me, and I will manifest everything I'm supposed to, because that is how diamonds are made. Pressure on them releases what they are. That's why you gotta accept the fact that you are rare, you are valuable, you are gifted, you are good, your capacity is amazing. But you gotta maintain your tenacity.
There were many before us that had half, a quarter of what we have, that made something amazing of their lives. There are people flying that couldn't walk, people singing that couldn't breathe. And guess what? You're not what they told you you were. Only you can be put in a box if you let yourself get put in the box. Whatever they say about you is a reflection on them, not you. I'll say it again. What they say about you is a reflection on them, not you. You're not an imposter. You belong here. And so when I look up the sky and I tell myself, you're just one in a billion, insignificant, and I talk myself out of the contribution, I go, no, maybe I'm actually one in a billion, that unique thing that's independent to me.
I know you want everything to happen right now. You may have been working for a very long time, and at this point you feel like you have earned the result. But you have to understand that things aren't going to happen at the speed at which you think they should happen. Things are going to happen at the speed that they are supposed to happen. The only thing you can control are the inputs, the work, the hours, the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into what you're trying to do. You don't get to control the output. Instead, say, this is what I'm willing to do every single day until I get the result that I want. And I'm not willing to wait 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
You are your own worst enemy. You waste precious time dreaming of the future instead of engaging in the present. Since nothing seems urgent to you, you're only half involved in what you do.
We're a very creative species, right? We have language, we have consciousness, we have immense powers. Those powers developed under the pressures of necessity, of having to get things done, of having to survive in a very brutal, ruthless world. And under the pressure, we had to think, we had to be creative, we had to be inventive, we had to be strategic. The human brain evolved under immense amounts of pressure. So in your brain, when you're feeling that barometric pressure, it's like, I gotta get this done. You work like a fiend. Energy, your whole body responds. You accomplish things that would normally take you months, you do it in days because you feel that pressure. You take away that pressure and you don't know what to do. Wander around, you're lost, you have no energy, you have no focus. So your brain needs pressure. And stress and pressure is not a bad thing. We have this thing where we feel like stress is bad. It's bad for you, bad. You know, you need to relax, man, you need to chill. Stress will kill you. No, being bored will kill you. Not having anything to do will kill you. Is much more dangerous than stress.